morning and welcome to Get Enlightened with me, Lauren Scott. Happy New Year, guys. We are stepping into 2024. I cannot believe it. I feel like 2023 went by so quickly that 2024 came upon me so quickly. So here we are stepping into a new year. I don't really do like the whole new year, new me, but I do put down goals that I want to accomplish. And I look back on what I accomplished for the year. And I am so happy that y'all are all here. Thank you again for the support. Thanks for being here. We have a year planned for this podcast. So I have been busy getting a ton of interviews from a ton of different friends. So it will be filled with everything from cults to the entertainment industry, NFL. Let's see, who else do I have? I have some people that served with me on dental mission trips. We're talking about two shows that I've watched that kind of correlate not only with the whole like security complex, but in the charity world, but also in the spiritual world, the good, the bad. We're talking to friends who work behind the scenes that are connectors that have made things happen that you would have no clue about because, well, they're behind the scenes, their stories. I'm coming at you with my family, some of my closest friends and women that are in my life that are strong and what they do. Like, this has just like developed into something bigger than I could have ever imagined. And I am so ready for 2024. So I don't know how y'all all did through the holidays, but our holidays were really laid back. I'm in the middle of moving and I am redoing a house. So I have been putting vision boards together of how I want it to look and blah, 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 and all of those things. And then just spending time with my son and my husband this holiday season, and my mom came over. And then New Year's, we kind of just celebrated it coming into like every country throughout the day and really came together as a couple on what we want to do moving forward and some things that we want to change. And my biggest thing I think I'm bringing to 2024 is this year is about focusing back onto my health. So I've been on the healing journey. And now I'm really going to focus back in on my health journey. So I am committing to going back to the gym, to finding something that I love, because I feel you'll hear the stories later throughout this year. But when I walked away from my yoga studios, I walked away from my passion of yoga. And I just haven't been able to get back into the flow of it. Like, I feel like my love for yoga was destroyed because now I just think everybody's like crazy and weird. And now I'm coming back into realizing that that's not true. You know, that I had gotten into a circle of people that had their own shit and their own chaos. And now I'm out of that circle. So I now need, I'm really wanting to focus on my health. So I have joined a health club again to start working out. I am going to do clean eating more on the side of, for my Crohn's, of healthy, like greens and not so much red meat. I'm going to continue not drinking as much. Occasionally I do have a glass of champagne or two, depending on who I'm around. But really focusing on getting up every day and committing myself just like I commit myself to meditation. So committing myself to at least 30 minutes of some kind of activity. And I want to get back into pickleball. We got into it for a little bit, but now life, it's busy. But I really want to start that with my family, my husband especially. So I'm excited about that. We're making some changes in my career sector for sure. Like I've stepped into a whole new avenue of something I've never done before, which is the medical world and medical cells. And it has been fun. I just am, we'll really be stepping into that to 2024. So let me tell you in the next few months if that's going to be fun. But next week, I have Rachel with Rachel Ruth Tate Astrology Roadshow coming back on, and she's going to be giving over an overall of the year and some major things that will be happening throughout according to astrology. So I'm super excited about that one. And then we'll have a porch time with Paige where we'll go into we're going to start talking a little bit about the God complexity that I noticed and experienced when I was serving overseas. I had watched the show during the break with my son, Savior, the White Savior, I think it's what it's called. And it's about a lady, and going into that with somebody who was in that area and actually was living over, I don't know if she was in Cambodia, I can't remember where, or Congo, but she's coming on and we're going to be talking about that. And then we will be talking about how, let's see, I guess really that's it with her, just going into the God complex and how she was raised as I'm blanking out, I'm sorry. She was raised as a missionary and from a young age. And so she's going to be telling her story. And I'm really excited about that because we can go back and forth kind of on what she saw and what I saw. And it's kind of the behind the scenes of what y'all haven't ever seen or experienced unless you're on those trips. So this month is really going to be about deep diving into emotions and feelings and not only the positive aspects of life, but also, the negative, and coming to a realization of how we can all work together to make it better. So I am excited that you're here for the year of 2024. I am excited for everybody who is coming forward onto my show because it is going to be such a great year of talking about literally everything, the good, the bad, and the in-between. So I will see you next week. Everybody have a great week. I don't know about you, but my kiddo is still out of school. So we are continuing to pack and get organized so we can make this move. And then next week we will be back to our regular showing and our regular schedule of life. So I am enjoying all these little moments with my family until life picks back up again. I hope that you are too. Happy New Year, guys. And thanks for listening to Get in Line with me, Lauren Scott.